Hey guys, this is me in the Borsig, and some of you might know that I already have this tank for quite some time, but yeah, up until now most games were good, but they were not great. And in this game you just definitely see what it's good for, dealing loads and loads of damage, and it's also a great match because there's no RT. It's a tier 8 game with loads and loads of tier 8s. There's lots of tier 7s and only a couple of tier 6s. I'm playing this solo and, well, I was already thinking that this is gonna be a fun match. And it was because it was my ace tanker on the Borsig in 22 games, I believe, 20 games, something like that. So let's check out what was going on in this battle. There's a couple of guys staying in the back. I have pretty good camo and also camo net and binoculars, so I didn't want to go somewhere in the front. And we had loads of tank destroyers in my team, and the enemy team had loads of ice trees, which is good in my opinion. Nice targets, but still, I don't want to drive somewhere in the front. So I'm staying behind these bushes here. I can see the middle. I can support there. I can also support the 9 line, which no one is spotting at the moment, by the way. But soon somebody will be, because the Ferdinand and 3601 are moving to that position, and the King Tiger is in the middle, doing some spots there. And we also have loads of guys on the 1-2 line, so we're basically spreading out evenly with the team on this map. And there's only a couple of spots going on at the moment. There's an IS and KB3 in the middle. KB1S is being a bit aggressive on the 2 line. And there's Asia 152 in the back. But the most aggressive part is the ice trees and the KB3, the T150 on the left. And there goes my first shot. I also set the IS on fire, but unfortunately I leave him with just 2 HP. It's unbelievable. And there goes a miss on the T150. Or the KB3, I mean, sorry. So, as there's nothing much in the middle I can shoot at the moment, I'm deciding I'm gonna go a bit more forward. I'm gonna go in a position where I can help this Ferdinand batter, because it was a little hill in front of me. And because I'm pretty far away, 370 meters, I'm not being spotted while shooting, while not being behind a bush. But my first shot was a critical hit at the KB1S or a bounce, one of those two. But this IS is not as lucky, and I penned him twice already. But he is lucky now because this ice tree is taking some damage for him. And he's gone. So there's another ice tree, full HP on that line. There's an IS, one shot. The KV tree in the middle was killed, and they are handling there very well. We even have a King Tiger somewhere in the back, so I decide to go to the 8-9 line and be a little bit more aggressive there. I'm not shy taking a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna go in the front. I know I can just take out the IS or deal lots of damage to this ice tree. Just moving slowly through these bushes here. And unfortunately, I hit the wall, but I was just spotted just now that I moved forward. Otherwise, I wasn't spotted by those guys. So IS is taken care of. Ice 3 cannot even hit me. I'm spotted though, but as long as he cannot hit me and as long as he doesn't go for me, with some help of the Ferdinand, I can just work my way through these guys. And now it's getting a little bit more troublesome. This SU-101M, which bounce at the superstructure. And apparently I cannot shoot its low front plate, so just go for its superstructure again. It is just a tier 7, so also with my next shot I just penetrate. So now most, if not all, of the enemy tanks are spotted on a 1-2 line, and I just move on with the Ferdinand and the King Tiger. And I'm just gonna move. There's SU-152 stopping to try and take a shot, and I just bounced him for some reason. And I was with a gold shell, by the way, because I had those loaded to get some more extra damage more easy. The penetration is 311, that's pretty sick, and 248 with normal AP. It's also really really great. As you've seen, I did not have any problem with the ice trees whatsoever. But I just wanted to have this little bit extra touch, and there goes the first one on the ice tree. I'm not spotted. I can just sit here, reload, and keep my aim on that ice tree. So 5 kills, 5k damage. Next ice tree is moving backwards, really great. Just where I want him. Now there's only 3 left. Nice 6, 2 ice trees. Because I want this damage and also top gun so badly. I'm being a little bit uncareful here. I wasn't hit, but I did not kill this ice tree either, because he's behind a little part of a rock. He gets killed just in front of me. Lazy as I am, I'm just gonna sit here and aim, because I want this top gun. But unfortunately for him, and for me, I mean, he is behind a big rock on one line and he's not gonna move, not an inch. So he's just getting shot at from the ones from the JK line and the ones right in front of him, and that was the game. So looking at the match details, it was my ace match, as I told you. I also got pretty nice experience score and high caliber. I did 6k damage, and that's quite a lot for tier 8, of course, in a tier 8 match. 6k damage with my Borsig, 5 kills, and that was good for a 1573 experience, base experience game. And as you can see, there's lots of guys in my team that did not do any damage, like Stuart Emil, Jack Panther 2, King Tiger, but the rest is quite easily spread. But still, I did by far the most damage. There's only one other Borsig that did almost 4k, and the rest did less than 2k, so it's not as as the enemy team, as there's only one guy almost at 2k damage and the rest far below. I shot 21 times. I missed a couple of shots. That is kind of unfortunate. But at least one of them hit the Rex, and I believe the second one did as well. So yeah, you always keep having those. I bounced 3 shots, and I mostly bounced them on the SU-101. I bounced one of them, but also on like um, the KV-1S that was coming around the corner. It was just D-track. Still 14 penetration, 6k damage. It was a really nice score. And it's good for 2359 experience single. So definitely worth ace tanker in my opinion.